Good morning, everyone. So here we are in SupplyCast again in EXPOGESTIÓN 2025. And now we have the privilege to have an interview with Jennifer Heape. Yeah, she's a digital strategist and product leader in AI. So thank you very much for the time, Jennifer, and welcome to Lima.
Absolute pleasure to be here. Thank you so much.
Jennifer, what is generative AI, please?
Most commonly speaking, generative AI and where it is a difference to AI is AI allows you to generate things, right? So allows you to generate image, text, and that can facilitate us to be able to have conversations with technology and for that to be intelligent and really transformative. And that's really the big difference between some of the more traditional forms of AI, which has been very ML, machine learning derived, which has really been, you'd have to be very, very good at tech. You'd have to be a real developer to use that. Now, the generative AI, it's tools that any of us can use. It's ask a question to ChatGPT. It's create me an image, make me a video. It's suddenly become things that are quite easy to understand and make sense in our work and our lives.
And what do you think about AI and implementing AI in supply chain in general? No, what benefits do you think we can get from AI in supply chain?
AI in any industry, there's really two core areas to look at it. There's inside our organizations, so how we can make repeatable, often quite mundane tasks. You know, the classic thing, whenever you're having to fill out a spreadsheet of something, that's probably something AI can do much quicker and more easily. And especially anything around predictive analysis. So, and I think that's a really exciting area for supply chain. And even interestingly, some of the ecological impact that could have. So being able to better manage stock and infrastructure and location and all that sort of logi ops area of things, that could be a really fruitful area for supply chain, for AI. However, there's also the externally facing side of things. So if you need to handle customer queries or anything to do with tracking or any of that, the kind of the B2C side of things, that's hugely fruitful. In fact, customer service at the moment is one of the main areas that AI, generative AI, large language models are really are doing a lot for businesses. So the potential impacts are huge. I think in supply chain, it's particularly around the predictive and then maybe also in agentic, the big buzzword of 2025. So the ability to understand and predict what might be happening and then take autonomous action. That's where agentic comes in. And also serve customers better.
And one last question. AI, you mentioned that AI is actually present decades ago, no?
Yeah,
but now it's like a revolution,
everywhere.
No? Everywhere, no? So why do you think is that? What do you think is going to be maybe a next step in this?
The World Economic Forum describes what we're going through right now at the fourth industrial revolution. And it's true. We are in it. So again, you're like, what's the next step? I don't think we're necessarily sure where the end of it is yet, but we're in a complete revolution. I think the reason why it's everywhere is because it is now everywhere. That sounds like a ridiculous response, but we can understand it. There's AI generated images everywhere. We could ask questions and speak to ChatGPT. It's in things like Copilot at work. Suddenly, it's no longer in the hand of developers and machine learning specialists. It's in everyday people. We can understand what it can do for us. The next step probably will be agentic AI. So agentic AI is, the best way I like to describe it is AI with agency. So you can tell it the outcome you want and it's up and it will make the decisions on how best to do that outcome. So it has complete autonomy. And from that, the rise of the digital worker, so the AI worker. That is very complex. I believe firmly we need to have a lot of ethics and guidelines, even maybe at a governmental level, over what that means and what that means for the future of us. But that's certainly the direction of travel that we're going in. I also hope that we're going to go into a future where there is more governance around AI. It's a very big subject for us all. So I think there's going to be, hopefully, more possibility, so much more we can do, and so much deeper into our lives, but actually with more care and with more regulation. That would be the ideal. Yeah. Fingers crossed.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Jennifer, for your time, and welcome to Lima again, and enjoy.
I love it. It's a wonderful city, absolutely beautiful. Everyone come to Lima. It's incredible. Well, not too many, because I like there's not too many tourists, so a few of you.
Thank you very much, and thank you very much for watching us.